Hello everyone, welcome back to English with Apurva. I am Apurva. And today we are going to start part 1 of our two-part series on improving your conversation. Conversation is something we all do every day, but somehow it still feels tricky, uncomfortable, or confusing for many of us. You might know English or your own language very well. You might even be good at writing or reading, but when it comes to talking to someone in real time, suddenly everything becomes harder. Thoughts rush ahead, words get stuck, and sometimes the fear of saying wrong things makes us say nothing at all. In this first part, we are going to slow everything down. We'll look at why conversations feel stressful and how humans naturally communicate, what small habits make a big difference, and some unexpected human behaviors that nobody usually talks about but actually shape the way we speak. My goal is not to give you complicated rules. My goal is to help you understand conversation as a simple human skill that you can improve with your calm practice. So sit comfortably and let's begin. The funny thing about conversation is that it looks so simple from outside. You see two people talking at a bus stop or laughing in a college corridor, and it seems effortless. But when you try to do the same, your mind suddenly becomes a crowded marketplace of overthinking. You worry about sounding rude or boring. You wonder if you speak first or wait. You think too much about your grammar. The biggest problem is that you try to appear perfect. One unexpected truth about this conversation is people don't care if you are perfect. They care if you are present. Most people are not listening to your grammar mistakes. They are busy thinking about what they want to say, or how they look, or what message they forgot to reply to earlier. If you think everyone is analyzing you like an exam, trust me, they are not. They are surviving their own internal chaos. Once you accept it, conversations become much lighter. People often believe they need strong opening lines or impressive statements to start a conversation. But real humans don't talk that way. Think about how people naturally speak in daily life. They are saying simple things like, "Hey, how's your day?" or "Did you eat?" or "What are you working on?" These openings are not exciting, but they work because they are normal. Humans love normal. Unexpectedly, most good conversations begin with something very small or ordinary. A comment about the weather, something happening nearby, a shared situation, or even a small observation. For example, if you're waiting for your turn somewhere, you can say, "This line is moving so slowly today." It's basic, but it opens a door. Humans respond to something they can agree with or relate to. You don't need to impress someone with your knowledge. You just need to show you are friendly enough to start. Everyone talks about listening, but very few people actually practice it. Listening is not about waiting silently for your turn. Listening is about being curious about the other person. When someone speaks, try to notice small things. Their tone, the details they choose, the feelings behind their words. These things help you respond in more real way. For example, if someone says, "My day was fine, just a little tiring," many people would simply say, "Okay," and move on. But if you listen properly, you will notice two things. They said their day was fine, but they also used the word tiring. That is a clue. You can respond with what made it tiring, and suddenly the conversation becomes more meaningful. People appreciate when you hear what they actually mean, not just the surface level words. One unexpected detail: Humans relax more when they genuinely listen to. Their body language softens, their voice becomes smoother, and they share more openly. So, listening isn't just polite, it literally changes the comfort level of the whole conversation. Many conversations die early because people ask questions that can be only answered with yes or no. Good conversation needs open ended questions. Instead of asking, "Did you enjoy the movie?" ask, "What did you like about the movie?" Instead of asking, "Was your weekend good?" ask, "What did you do over the weekend?" These questions let people express themselves. They also give you material to continue the conversation. This is important because humans talk in layers. The first answer is usually very short. The second one is more detailed. The third one is where the real story begins. But you only reach the third layer if you keep the conversation open. Unexpectedly, the best conversation grow like trees. From a small seed, many branches appear, showing yourself without forcing it. Some people think conversation means always agreeing, but the real conversation needs personality. You can share small opinions without being harsh. If someone says, "I love getting up early," you can respond with, "That's great. I'm trying to wake up early too, but I usually fail." It's a honest, a little funny, and shows something about you. People connect more when they see that you are a real person, not just a polite machine saying yes to everything. When you share small flaws or small funny truth about yourself, people actually like you more. It makes them to feel safe to be themselves too. Stories are the heart of conversations, and you don't need long stories or dramatic events. Even small things make great conversation. Something unexpected you saw while traveling. Something a funny child said. Something strange that happened in the class. Humans connect through shared moments, not perfect sentences. When you add a little story, even a simple one, people see images in their mind. It makes you and your words memorable. In this part 1, we talked about why conversation feels stressful, how humans naturally start talking, how to listen in real way, and how to ask better questions, how to show your personality, and how small stories can make you more interesting without any extra effort. Now, we'll look at the confidence, tone, body language, keeping conversations alive, dealing with awkward silence, and ending conversations smoothly. Think of this part as the practical guide to use every day. Even small changes can improve your natural flow. And by the end of this episode, I want you to feel more relaxed when you talk to someone. Now, people often ask how to be confident while speaking, but confidence is not a switch you turn on. It is something that grows slowly with experience. What most people don't realize is that confidence usually comes after you speak, not before. When you talk more, you feel more comfortable next time. But if you wait to feel confidence first, you might keep waiting forever. Here's something unexpected. Confident people don't feel confident all the time. They just act calmly even when they feel unsure. They talk, they take a breath, speak slowly, and trust the conversation will shape itself. It's not magic, it's practice. One simple trick is to slow down your voice by just 10%. Not too much, just a little. And when your mind slows down, confidence rises. Many learners worry too much about their vocabulary, but the tone of your voice actually affects conversations more than the words you choose. A soft, steady tone makes people feel comfortable. A rushed or sharp tone makes people feel tense. If you change your tone slightly when you ask a question, the whole conversation becomes friendlier. For example, instead of asking, "Where are you going?" in a straight, flat tone, try saying it with a slight upward tone. It sounds more welcoming. People subconsciously mirror each other's tone. If you speak calmly, they speak calmly. If you speak nervously, they become nervous too. So, your tone sets the emotional temperature of the conversation. You don't have to be expert in body language, but there are simple habits that make you look more open and easier to talk to. For example, keep your shoulders relaxed. Don't cross your arms tightly. Face the person slightly instead of turning away. Nod gently when they speak. Keep your phone away if possible. People trust someone more when their hands are visible. You don't have to wave them around dramatically, but if your hands are relaxed and not hidden, people subconsciously feel safer talking to you. Even a small half smile makes a difference, not a big forced smile, just a natural one. It tells the other person that you're paying attention and that you are not in a hurry. To keep a conversation going, you don't need non-stop talking. You just need small reactions that keep the energy moving. Example, "That's interesting. I didn't know that." "Seriously? Tell me more." These small comments show the other person that you are involved. You can also pick one small detail from their sentence and build on it. For example, if they say, "I went to my cousin's wedding last week," you can respond with, "Where was it held? How was the atmosphere? What was the funniest moment?" Each question continues the talk without feeling heavy. Humans enjoy sharing small details when the listener shows real interest. People open up faster when they feel slightly understood, not fully understood. You don't have to give perfect responses. You just need to show that you're following along. Silence scares many people, but silence is actually healthy in conversation. Every human brain needs a second to process what was said. A pause is not a sign that the conversation is failing. It's simple moment of thinking. But if the silence becomes long, you feel uncomfortable, here are safe ways to restart. So anyway, by the way, I was thinking, that reminds me, before I forget. These small phrases gently restart the flow. Silence feels longer to you when the other person, what feels like 10 seconds inside your mind, is often only 2 or 3 seconds in real life. Many people get nervous during conversations because they think others are judging them. But here's a surprising truth. Most people are too busy thinking about themselves to judge you. They are worried about their own words, their own mistakes, their own appearance. Another unexpected thing, nervousness and excitement feel almost the same in the body. Heartbeat gets faster, hands feel warm, breathing becomes lighter. Your brain often mixes the two feelings. So instead of thinking, "I'm nervous," try thinking, "I am alert." That tiny shift helps you to stay calmer. Practicing in small situations also helps. Talk to a shopkeeper. Ask a simple question to a classmate. Comment on something around you. These tiny moments build comfort over the time. Ending a conversation is just as important as starting one. If you suddenly disappear or become silent, the ending feels uncomfortable. Here are simple ways to close a conversation smoothly. It was really nice talking to you. Thanks for the chat. I enjoyed it. I'll see you around. Let's catch up again another time. These endings leave a positive impression. The last line of the conversation is what people remember the most. If you end a conversation with warmth, people will feel closer to you than if you had kept talking for a long time. Quality matters more than the length. Improving your conversation is not a one time task, it grows slowly. You become better by showing up again and again. Talk a little every day, listen more, ask simple questions, share small stories. Keep your tone friendly. Don't rush yourself. You will notice the change, not all at once, but step by step. Now, we explored confidence, tone, body language, keeping conversations alive, handling silence, managing nervousness, and ending conversations gracefully. Remember, you don't need to be perfect to have good conversations. You just need to be present, calmer, and curious. So, if you like this video, then don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel for more such podcasts like this that will help you get very ahead in your daily life. You can also comment your experiences related to this podcast and your life in the comments. I'll be free to respond you very well. Thank you for listening and I'll meet you in the next episode.